And we are live. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is 1:30 in the afternoons in the Centrals, and I decided to go live. Why? Because I just finished editing a video, and I wanted to share some purchases that I made, which if I waited until a edited video probably would not be shared for a while, and I kind of want to get these in my shelf. So I decided to just do a live. What's up, McButter Gollum? So McButter Gollum was the very first person in the chat ski to say hello. But I'm going to go ahead and get a drink, and then I will be right back.
Make their head drop.
What's up, guys? Frank Lopez, weren't you having a Jack and Coke on my last stream as well? What's up? How's it going, everyone? Happy Sunday. Happy NFL football day. I'm not expecting a lot of people here because I'm sure a lot of you are football fans and you're probably watching NFL football right now. But my game that I'm going to be watching, which is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Dallas Cowboys, comes on in the afternoon. I think it's a 3:25 start or something. So I got some time here. Plus, P-Dog went to gymnastics or cheer, whatever the frick she's in. And Miss Cincy took her, and she's shopping and all that nonsense. Tay-Tay's downstairs sorting perler beads. But anyway, guys, happy Sunday, happy weekend. My weekend's going pretty good. McButter was the first person in the chat to say hello, so one more shout out to McButter. Brett Turner's here. Alistair McRae is here. Tom Fleury. Frank Lopez, once again, is having a Jack and Coke. I'm having a Diet Pepsi. A little Diet Pepsi action. I've started limiting myself on the number of Diet Pepsis that I drink in a day, because they're not good for you, apparently. So I started drinking this thing called Zevia. You guys drink that? It's apparently it's better for you. It's some kind of sparkling water, but it doesn't taste like sparkling water because it actually has taste to it. So I've been drinking that. But anyway, Random Killer X is here. Michael Thomas, Football and Figs. Hell yes. Modern Toy Fair. By the way, Buckeyes. Damn, putting up over 70 points yesterday. Anyway, Modern Toy Fair is here. Franco Bot says, Hooday. Hell yes. CM Brock. Willie Woodson. CM Brock says he doesn't watch football. CM Brock, do you watch any kind of sports? Boxing, UFC, hockey, baseball, tennis? What's your sport of choice? Any sport or not into sports? A lot of people are not into sports. That's quite freaking bug. This freaking bug. Been buzzing around my freaking face. I've been editing this video for like an hour now. By the way, it will be on, for those of you that support on Patreon, that video will be on there very soon because I just uploaded it to YouTube Unlisted. And it will also be up for members today. And then I'm probably going to do a premiere tomorrow. So it's a new video. What the heck did I call that video? It is called... I can't say what it's called because then you can just look it up because it's unlisted. And then you can just watch it ahead of time. But it will be there tomorrow. And the checks are still running, which is why my video seems to be glitching out. Come on, YouTube. Be better. Upload the damn video already. How's the audio and video, guys? I'm sure the audio looks fine. I'm sure I look glitchy as hell because this frickin' video is still uploading. Anyway, where was I? I'm already skipping on the damn comments. Let's see. Friendly Neighborhood, how's it going? Faceless Honors here. Friendly Neighborhood says, those damn McFarlane DC figures are addictive as hell. I've gotten into Warhammer. Michael Thomas. Yeah, the DC Multiverse. Man, I am glitchy as hell. At least on my computer, I'm glitchy as hell. The DC Multiverse figures, I was kind of giving them a little crap early on because they were mostly Batman figures. They didn't really diversify into other characters or lines. It was pretty much all Batman, a lot of death metal stuff. But they have gotten a lot better. And I have currently here nine times. I have 9 DC Multiverse figures to show you. Very, very happy with the haul here. But anyway, Michael Thomas is here. I'm watching Saints and Bucks in a snoozer right now. Alistair McRae, Cowboys is my team, but already turned off after Dak got hurt. KJ Smith is here. How's it going, KJ? McButter has the knives for Tuesday Crew. Dean Winchester, what is your favorite horror movie of all time? American Werewolf in London is my favorite horror movie of all time. Kevin Vallejo, so 50% of the infamous Vallejo brothers is in the house. Willie Woodson is here. Green Bay will win tonight. I don't even know who Green Bay's playing. Who are they playing? WTF, it's Juan says, hey, since eating at Texas Roadhouse. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I had macaroni and cheese for lunch today. But Texas Roadhouse definitely sounds a lot better than that. Frank Lopez says, LOL always with the Jack and Coke. CM Brock says, boxing and UFC. Hell yes. And Ben Tenza has confirmed, wow, so this is laggy and it looks like ass, pretty much. My stream looks like ass. That's awesome. Thanks, YouTube. You're the best. How about if I just do this? It's the checks running. For those of you that upload... Hey, did it get better? It looks like it got better. For those of you that upload YouTube videos, it goes through the whole upload process and then it does this whole checks running thing. And it seems like it frickin' runs checks for hours sometimes. Hours. Did it get better? Hopefully it got better. But let me do this. All right. I'm glitching. I'm cutting out. I frickin' suck. I look like ass. My mouth doesn't match my frickin' speech. Dean says it's lagging. Ben Tenzis is watching this live on my birthday. Ben Tenza, even though I'm laggy as hell, and this probably looks like a giant piece of digital crap right now, happy birthday to you, my friend. Happy birthday to Benjamin Atienza. Alistair says, were you going to see the Grail? Was I going to see the Grail? I picked up a Grail, and that will be in the next video. Not the video that comes out today/tomorrow, but the next video, which will be probably next weekend. That is a modern Grail pickup. I really need to switch my computer to the new computer because I'm currently using my old MacBook Pro. This thing was made in 2015. I do have a new one, which is a lot nicer, but there's a bunch of crap that I have to just kind of like get over onto the new computer, and this thing is just a frickin' piece of dog crap. There's frickin' crumbs on here. There's chocolate. There's chocolate on my keyboard. Is that chocolate? It is chocolate. Thank God. Thank God it's not something else that's brown. I don't know how the hell it would have ended up on my keyboard. Maybe it was the bug that I just killed. I'm so frickin' off the tracks already. Anyway, guys. Has it gotten better? Has it gotten better? The audio is better. We can understand you now. Yeah, the stream quality is brutal. I should have just waited until this gosh darn video was uploaded. Anyway, guys, where was I? I was reading Random Killer X's comment that said, should be an easy win for the Bengals since the Cowboys are starting Uncle Rico at QB. Hey, he can throw over a mountain, so don't underestimate Uncle Rico. Kevin, how's it going? Willie Woodson, Green Bay will win tonight. I've already read some of these comments. This stream is a complete disaster at this point. Ben says he's watching on his birthday. I'm glitching. Apparently my comments are glitching too because I'm rereading comments. Gotta love the hour-long processing on YouTube. Yes, Modern Toy Fair. McButter says I'm cutting out every every 10 seconds. Mike Neary says I'm laggy. Dean says, oh, I already answered that. Good Lord. Log off, log back on again. Mike says very glitchy. 9 times. Mike Neary got the reference. Only McFarlane would have that many new figures out on shelves. Modern Toy Fair says. The video froze, but we can hear you. Is it still frozen? Hold on. Let me scroll to the bottom. Video is way better now. Thank the Lord. Now that we've lost probably half of our viewership, the video is back up. Good Lord. Good Lord, YouTube. Video is much better now. Okay, guys. We're back in business. For the replay, people, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. I'm sure there's people that are watching this on the replay that are like, I'm out, and then they just took off. So it'll get a grand total of 8 minutes of view time. But I'm going to be here for a little bit because I got 9 figures. I'm just going to jump right into it. Marvel Actions in Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. So here's the first one that I picked up. This is the Rebirth Soups right here. I got this one on Amazon. And this one is the one without the red undies, the yellow belt. He wore this look for a while after they merged the New 52 Superman and then the, I guess, the Rebirth Superman. Viking says the stream quality is more frustrating than the than the Bengals offensive line. You guys are on top of it today with the funny comments. But anyway, I already have this one. So this is the one from the 2-pack with Devastator. And now I got this one. So there's the difference in how they look. You can see this one has... He's like fighting or struggling to take a dumpski right there, face. And then this one right here, he's doing Blue Steel or Magnum. He's really, really ridiculously good looking. But anyway, yeah, Rebirth Batman. Running smooth, Franco Bot says. Good to go now, Mike Neary says. Tom Flurry says better now. Hell yes. The stream quality is the stream quality is a Dallas Cowboy. Wow, you guys are giving the Cowboys a lot of crap. So anyway, I showed you the Rebirth one. I have this one. This one's a good one. And this one is a great one. I'm not sure if I ever showed you guys this one, but this one where he's fighting on Warworld. Got a little DC McFarlane Superman action going here. A little collection going. I also have this one, the John Kent Superboy. But anyway, yeah, McFarlane toys. I like the fact that I can actually go to a store and find something new. So, hell yeah. Shout out to McFarlane Toys. Benjamin says, thanks since he's celebrating my 41st B-Day. Happy 41, man. When was I 41? That was in 2016. Which I actually recently watched an old video of mine from 2016. And I had a shiz ton more hair back then. I had a lot more hair on my head back in 2016. So, Ben... enjoy your hair while it lasts, because when you're my age, it might not be there. So did you all back to HasLab? Let's talk about that, shall we? Let me show you one more figure. Since I got 9 of these to show you, I'm going to show you one more figure, and then we'll talk about the HasLab, won't we? Here's another one I picked up. I got Grifter with his knife and sword that he uses so frequently in the comic books. You know, that knife and sword that he always uses, that Grifter always uses. I mean, they could have included his little frickin' futuristic... They look like frickin' staple guns. Come on. Come on, these Warner Brothers. Whoever the hell it is that made the mandate not to include toy gunskis in toys. Now I gotta buy like a frickin' either third party or... McFarlane's doing the Gunski set. I gotta give him something other than a knife and a frickin' sword. So there's 2 of 9. I'm gonna show you one more and then we'll get to the HasLab, okay? Leon's here. Mark 44 Prime, how's it going? Random Killer X says, I'm trying to find McFarlane Shazam, but our Walmarts here in Houston are stuck in 2020 lines, it seems. I have not seen the Shazam. I have not seen the Dark Flash. I have not seen... the Hush Superman, but Dave, our director of our film, one of our directors besides Michael, he sent me a picture and he said that the Dark Flash and the Superman are out. People are finding them. Doombot's here. How's it going? So here's another one I picked up. The box got a little mangled, but that's okay. I don't give a hell about, because I'm just gonna rip freaking this thing open. So the box, I mean, look, I don't care, because this thing's coming open. It's Red Robin. So Tim Drake, Red Robin, bam. I always liked this costume of Red Robin. I liked that costume a lot. It's at 41% HasLab. All right, let's take a look at that. Sure, do you have a bin full of weapons? Oscar says. I got a couple like handguns for Grifter, but I really wanted the staple gun laser blaster looking things that he always uses in the comics. Tom says just got the Mafex DKR Superman and armored bats awesome pair. Ben says, funny you say that. I recently cut my hair and found a bald spot. It happened to be alopecia areata. You're using big words on a Sunday. I cannot pronounce them. So I'm bald now to hide that spot. Hell yeah, man. Look at that. Bam. As The Rock says, it's a choice and a good one. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Here it is. Ghost Rider, Engine of Vengeance, HasLab. There it is. It has a target of 9,000 backers. It's at 3,685 currently. It's got 43 days. I'm sure it's going to hit the mark. I have heard a lot of people say it's not worth the money. A lot of people think it's not worth this $350 price tag here. Let's see what you get here. You get the car. A lot of people thought we were going to get the car. We were going to get Robbie. We were going to get frickin' Danny Ketch, his motorcycle. We're going to get a bunch of stuff. But it's just the car. It's just the car. And I gotta say, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. The wheels on fire there, the lights, the effects look awesome. Absolutely awesome. The paint on the car itself, it looks like actual paint on a car. The engine on fire, the front grille looks like it has lights there too. Robbie Reyes sitting in there. I mean, it looks very, very cool. I'm assuming this thing has lights. I never watched their actual little video, but I'm assuming this thing has lights. Does it not? Let's see. Yes, it does. Vehicle fully equipped with 20 LEDs for scorching hellfire light up effects in tires, engine, grip, tailpipes, and driver's seat headrest. 6 flame trail effect pieces for tires and tailpipes. Does it have sound? I don't think it has sound, just lights. But again, here it is. Let's take a look at all the pictures. I mean, it looks awesome. That looks like a very cool car. The wheels look rubber. The tires look rubber. There's a side view. There's Robbie in there. I know there's an early stretch goal of maskless or pre-transformation Robbie Ghost Rider. That's cool. And it lights up in the headrest too. That's pretty cool. I like the little knobs, the pedals. It looks pretty. It looks very detailed on the inside. And then there's the money shot right there. So, question for you guys in the chat. What's up, Stuart Fulbrook? Iron Manuel 96, how's it going? Benny Hawkins, how's it going? Are you guys going to back this? Knowing what you get currently, are you going to back this? If there were extra figures offered, will you back it? We know that if it reaches that stretch goal by a certain date, you're going to get the pre-transformation Robbie Reyes. Some people have said if it comes with Mephisto, maybe. If it comes with additional figures, maybe. I am currently, my personal opinion, I am currently out. I'm not going to back this yet. But I have typically and historically been a late backer on these things. I don't know what it is because you don't get charged until it actually funds. But for me, I don't know. I just like to really, really procrastinate and just weigh my options and think about it and decide, do I want to spend $350 on this, or do I want to spend $350 on other stuff? Because for me, that's what it ultimately comes down to. Do I want to spend the money on this? And am I going to appreciate this in my display? Or am I going to frickin' hold on to it and just sell it for a profit? Or am I going to spend that money on something else that I want more? That's the ultimate question. So me personally, I'm currently not backing it, but you never know what could happen. Things could change. They could offer stretch goals. They could offer additional figures. They could sweeten the deal. They could sweeten the offer. And then I might go in. You never know. But that's what I'm currently looking at. If you guys want, we can talk about Sideshow, Big Bad Toy Store offerings. I was looking at some Warhammer stuff earlier. And then, hey, it's my new jam. It's classic comic books, first appearances, stuff that I've been looking at. But anyway, back to just me. And then we're going to get through this McFarlane Toys haul. But let me know in the comments, you guys, is that something you're going to back? Are you thinking about backing it if they offer more? Let's hear what you guys have to say. All right. I'm going to start with Benny says, I like you were set up. I like where you set up. Now you can see the... Oh, okay. I like where you set up. Basically, I moved this camera from up here, which was on top of my monitor, to right here. And it's kind of like a lower perspective shooting upward as opposed to shooting downward. So I'm glad you like the new view. Stewart's here. Modern Toy Fair says, sounds like people expectations got the best of them. Ingram says, it would be funny as hell if the sound was just a guy making engine noises. Iron Manuel says, no sound, but I'm okay with that. I can make sound effects. CM Brock says, $299 his tank with no licensing. Marvel don't know how much Hasbro have to pay Disney for licensing. Modern Toy Fair says, the detail in the interior is insane. Ben says, sorry for using big words. Dermatologists don't know what the real cause of it. They're blaming it on stress. Honestly, I didn't start losing my hair until P-Dog was born, so I blame her. And she has the longest hair in the family. So I'm just claiming, I think she took my hair. P-Dog took my hair because she has long, thick brown hair, which is what I used to have. I didn't have long hair, but it was thick and brown. Anyway. Modern Toy Fair says it has freaking floor mats. I did not even notice that. Let's see if I could see that in the pictures here. Look at that. All right, so let me show you. Look at that. Freaking floor mats. I mean, it looks great. It looks fantastic. I don't know if it looks $350 fantastic, at least yet for me, but it looks awesome. I just wish it was less. I don't know. Something like this, I could, if it was $250, I'd be in easily. Easily at $250, but $350, I don't know. Something about that price, it just seems like it's too much for me to invest currently in what you get. I don't know. Malpazzo says no backing. Doombot says, I want to see the Mephisto. Cerrone says, I'm not backing. Modern Toy Fair says, already backed it. This is what I expected, and it is even more detailed. McButter says, $350 on a hot toy. I'd rather buy a hot toy at that price than the HasLab Ghost Rider, Random Killer says. Cerrone says, I'd rather spend $350 on Hot Toys RoboCop. Modern Toy Fair says, I'm just going to sell the figures. I just want the car. Toy Toy Fair says they have said the stretch goals are all 6-inch figures. B. Rivera says, I'm having a real hard time finding that bang for my buck. CM Brock says he is backing it. Bats says it's a pass. Leon says, so far I'm out, but the stretch goals, depending on what they are, may sell me on it, but way overpriced so far. Masked Figure Collector. Hi all, hope you are well. I'm doing great, Masked Figure Collector. I hope you're doing great as well. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. Rob Choi is here. To each their own on that HasLab, but I found a lot more value in the His Tank. And how's it going, Rob? FrancoBot says, it seems that all the HasLabs go up in value. It's like money in the bank. Javi Soprano says, LOL. Leon says, seats moved too. Thought that was cool. Leon says, 200 to 250 sold all day long. See? 250. That sucker was 250. I would be in at the blink of an eye. Jay Lee says, right now, nope. Franco says, I can sell my Unicron for almost 3 times the cost. Iron Manuel says, I backed. And Dan Hayden says, would love to, but I can't. So there is what the feelings are of everyone currently in the chat. If you're watching the replay, please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the HasLab Ghost Rider Engine of Vengeance. Are you going to back it? If not, what's it going to take for you to back it? And if you don't want to back it, if you'd rather spend the $350 on something else, what's something that you have in mind that you would spend $350 on? Here's Sideshow's website, and here's some Hot Toys. And let's just take a look at what $350 can buy you. Now, this is not meant to dissuade anyone for buying it. How much is this Batman? Because they just previewed this Batman. $300 for this Hot Toys tactical suit. Zack Snyder. I almost called him Dan Snyder, but that's the... I think he's the current owner of the Washington Commanders. But anyway, Batman tactical batsuit. That's $300. Let's see what else Tree Fitty can buy you. How much is Valkyrie? $270. She looks awesome. Let's look at Hot Toys. I'm not going to go through all the Hot Toys. I just want to kind of get an idea of what $350 can buy you. And again, I'm not doing this to say don't buy the HasLab, because I think the HasLab looks great. I think it looks great. And if you don't collect Hot Toys, then this isn't even a topic of conversation. I'm just showing you what that amount of money can also purchase. So Ahsoka, you can get the new Miles, you can get for $267. Pretty much all the diecast Iron Mans are out of the question because they're all $400 or more. Darkstalkers Morgan Bishujo is $120. Ooh, I really want this Dark Trooper. I really need this Dark Trooper. $260. That's a good price for that too. I don't think there's any diecast in that, but $260 for that. Django's $285. What else? This diecast, Mark V Iron Man, you can almost get. It's $360. That's a good price for a diecast Iron Man. It is a reissue though. We'll just take a look at what's on this page. I just bought something on this page. See if you can guess. Oh! See if you can guess these 8 things right here on this page. I bought something on this page, and it will be shipping to me soon. What did I buy? Because you'll soon see it on a video. You can get Darth Maul for $260. You can get Moff Gideon for $250. This is one that I think is going to shoot up in price once it sells out, is Moff Gideon. It seems like a lot of the characters that they're not going to do another figure of, like Director Krennic, Grand Moff Tarkin. It's like one and done, and I think Moff Gideon's a one and done type figure. So this will shoot up. I'm pretty sure. You can get a Bat Pod. This is a 1/6. That's a tongue twister. 1/6 scale Bat Pod from Dark Knight Returns. Hell, it's 10% off right now, so it's like around $30 off. $255 for that. That might be a good purchase. But there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you what $350 can get you. You know what else it can get you? Do you know what else $350 can get you? I'll tell you one thing. It cannot get you this bad boy. What is this? A, it's $10,000. It's 10 grand. And what is the significance of this comic book right here? Well, first of all, it's from 1945. So this comic book is as old as my mom. 1945. This is the first appearance of Black Adam. So, yes, his first appearance was in 1945. And then he was in this issue, and he appeared in this issue, and he did not appear until this issue right here, 1977. He was gone for 32 years. Black Adam, about to be played by Rock the Dwayne Johnson. 32-year absence from comic books. He came back in this one right here. This is Shazam number 28 from 1977. I was 2. So his first appearance in comic books was when my mom was born. And his second appearance in comic books was when I was 2. This is crazy. Black Adam, this is impossible. You're dead. I've come back to destroy you and the old wizard. Then I'll rule the world. How awesome is that? And you can buy... I kind of consider this his first appearance because, again, his first appearance was in 1945. This is like his first... What is this considered? Silver Age? $150 for this. It's not slabbed. It's not graded. It's a nice condition one, though. A little wrinklage right there. A little wrinklage, a little water damage. But still, it's a good price. $150. All right, where were we? Where were we? We were... Hey, there's Shartimus Prime. Shartimus Prime's here. How's it going, man? All right, let's catch up on the comments here. Let's catch up because there's been a bunch of comments. All right. I am going to... We stopped with Dan Hayden. Cerrone Games. Hasbro didn't spend money to license Dodge Charger. It's not a Charger. Out of Sight says Ghost Ride the Whip. Jaguar, happy Sunday to you. So Shartimus Prime is here. First of all, welcome, my friend. I was hoping for 200 to 250. If anything, I'll resell the extra Robbie figure to Retro Madness and make millions. There's a bit of an inside joke there. Which you guys will find out more about that inside joke in 1 month and 1 day on October 19th. But that was very funny. I got that. I don't think anyone else... You and I got that, Russ, but no one else got that. Mike Neary says pass. Didi says Godzilla versus Kong. Jay Lee, I just hope they don't put in Blackout Lilith Death Watch. I can't remember some of the other Ghost Rider villains. What was the name of the original Ghost Rider that rode the horse? It wasn't... Was it called Ghost Rider? It was called something different. That would be a cool stretch goal, I gotta say. If they did that figure and then they did the horse, holy cow. Holy cow, that would be something. I don't think they'll do that, but that would definitely be something. Ingram says the Marvel Legends team should add Mephisto, Blackheart, battle-damaged car parts to help collectors make the jump. Otherwise, it might end up like the Rancor. Bats879 says, in 2017, the remote Batmobile was $250. Remote control, POV view, guns move, has smoke in the tailpipe, and sounds. Javi Soprano says, $350 seems steep. CM says in 2017 before inflation hit. Payne's toy samples. I just can't do it. I think it's overpriced, and if this is only way to get Mephisto, might just drop Legends completely. JC says don't forget tax and shipping. What's tax and shipping on 350? It'll probably come out to like 385, maybe more. 400. Shartimus says the Batmobile was a business failure. It was clearanced at Costco for $120, and nothing will beat that Batmobile. Best 6-inch vehicle ever. Big ticket items can't sell at retail. Friendly Neighborhood says the Hot Toys Ghost Rider is cheaper than the HasLab Ghost Rider. The Hot Toys Ghost Rider is cheaper than the HasLab Ghost Rider. McButter says Skywalker. So you guys are guessing which of those 8 items I recently purchased. It's probably the one you least expect. CM says the Batmobile selling in retail helped the price. Comments jumped. Where the frick were we? Malika Mabane with the super chat. I appreciate it, my friend. $5. Peace and love to my brother from another mother, Cincy Nerd. Thank you, Malika. Peace and love to you as well, my friend. Shardimus says, yeah, if you're mass producing, they probably had tens of thousands of those Batmobiles produced. Ghost Rider Charger is looking like only 9,000. Again, not saying it's worth the $350, just why it's so much. Leon says, I'm spending $350 to $400 on the new Diaclone Reboot Ground Dio set for that price right now. How's it going, Rabbit Hammer? Displaying model behavior. How's it going, my friend? Cincy and Shart, good to see you guys. Good to see you, man. We got some celebrities in the chat today. Even though this stream started in pure disaster mode with me glitching out, we got a good little forum here. I love that t-shirt, Malika says. Shardam says, doing well, Cincy. Glad to see ya. Rabbit Hammer, yo. David says, man, we're all just gate crashing each other's live streams. Yeah, guys, if you don't follow Shardimus Prime or Displaying Model Behavior, please do so, because their channels are fantastic. I love watching them. Rick Jones says, I'm just not that into Ghost Rider. Looks good, I guess. I'm thinking this one has a good chance of failing. David says, I swear this place is getting more close-knit, and I dig it. Hell yes. Arelis Delgado, hello everyone. Payne's Toy Samples, we are a community. Let's see here. Peace and love to Displaying Model Behavior. All right, so let me get into these because I've only showed 3. Have I showed 3 or 4? I've showed 3 figures out of 9. I have 2, 4, 6 more figures to show you. They're all DC Multiverse figures. McFarlane keeps putting stuff on the shelves, and I keep buying it. The sculpts are nice. I know they don't fit in with the 6-inch stuff, but hey, I found this one on clearance. So it is the Lex Luthor Superman. There's 2 versions of this. There's one with the chair where he's got the crazy looking face, and then there's this one. I kind of really liked when Lex Luthor was Superman. I kind of liked it more than when, was it Doctor Doom was Iron Man? Kind of similar storylines where the villain takes up the mantle of the hero and does well for a little while before turning evil again. But I did like the storyline, I think it was in Action Comics predominantly, where Lex Luthor took up the mantle of Superman. So I got that one right there. It's a gold label figure. I think I got this for like $15. It was on clearance. Oh, there it is. So it was $14. Target clearance. And then we have a couple figures from a movie that is coming out very soon in October, which I'm very looking forward to. Again, flashback to this right here, his second overall appearance in comic books in Shazam 28. I'm talking about Black Adam. In the Black Adam movie, I got 2 figures from that DC McFarlane Multiverse set. There's Dr. Fate, played by Pierce Brosnan. I love the asymmetry of the helmet, how each side is, it doesn't look similar. I like that a lot. So I got not Black Adam. I already have Black Adam. I still need the cloaked Black Adam, but there's Dr. Fate. And then this one right here, Hawkman. So there is Hawkman. Big wings. Big mace. There you go right there. And then I got 3 more DC McFarlane Multiverse figures to show you. But let's see where we are in the chat. All right, so let me scroll up. Scroll up, scroll up. And we are here with Doombot 9000 saying, I would have enjoyed a Ghost Rider 1 million BC with a flaming mammoth. Holy cow, that would have been cool too. That would have been very cool. If you don't know what he's talking about, the Avengers comic books, I think Ed McGuinness was the artist. I think Jason Aaron was writing it. It went back to 1 million BC and showed like the Avengers of that time. It was a cool storyline. Jaguar says $398, so I'm assuming that's the total price if you back it with shipping and tax. B. Rivera says $378. David says $350. I still can't believe no one else has called out the Legends team as being that damn Loch Ness monster. Shardamis says, yeah, when was the last time we saw Hot Toys, Sideshow, or 3-0 figures at Target? Exactly. We have never seen those at Target. Out of sight says 381. So I guess it differs depending on, where you are, where it's shipping to, shipping price, tax price. Modern Toy Fair says Jazz Inc. licensed BVS 112 Batmobile for $400. I read that incorrectly. Licensed BVS 112 Batmobile is $400. Interior has stickers instead of sculpt like its 1/6 counterpart. People praise them in Facebook groups. John says, I dropped Marvel Legends and I love having extra money now. David says, I live in disaster mode. Olu, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Tangalangalang. First of all, that's an awesome handle. I am Garfield and Garfield is me, and if Garfield isn't real, then neither am I. That just blew my mind. Inbox Collector, how's it going? Out of sight says $381 if you are a premium member, which I am not. FrancoBot, Ferraris are expensive too, but everyone wants one. Good point. CM Brock says $374. Inbox Collector just got here. Thoughts on HasLab? So that's what we're kind of talking about. In between me showing the DC Multiverse figures that I picked up, is talking about the HasLab Ghost Rider. Let's just go back to it. Why not? Get away from Shazam here in Black Adam and just show this picture here. It is, let's hit refresh and see if anyone has backed it since I started the stream. 36.85, and has anyone backed it? Wow, there you go, 37.08. So some people have backed this HasLab since I started the stream 42 minutes ago. So 37.08. We're quickly approaching the halfway mark on this guy here. It is $350. You get the figure. So if we take the figure out of the equation, I'm just going to give that a cost of $25. We're talking $325, and I'm just kind of, justifying the price here. $325 for the car. Because if the figure's $25, hell, let's just say $30 for the figure because it looks cool. Then this is $320 for the car. You get extra wheels, you get effects, you get flame effects, you get flaming engine, you get lights, you get a cool paint job. The car looks cool. It's got a cool interior. Doors open, trunks open. Does the hood open? Let's see the bottom. There's the bottom. There's all kinds of pictures on this thing. Let's see, what have we not seen yet? Is this worth $320 of your hard-earned money? Now, I have backed a few HasLabs. I backed the... Why am I blanking on the most recent one? I backed the His Tank. I own the Sail Barge. I own the Razor Crest. I backed the Sky Striker. I think the Sky Striker might be the closest comparison to this one. Because the Sky Striker... Let's take a look. Let's see if it has it on there. So coming soon. How much did I pay for the Sky Striker? Okay, so look at this, guys. So the Sky Striker was $230. Was $230. I backed this one. I'm happy that I did. Because A, I friggin' love G.I. Joe. B, I love the... This is based on the F-14 Tomcat. I love the effects, the missile effects, the exhaust effects. I love the stand that it comes with. It's just very cool. But $230 now, and I'll show you some of the effects with this one. Comes with an awesome stand. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. Comes with a couple figures. Actually, I think total it came with like 6 figures with all the stretch goals. So this was $230. The His Tank was $299. So we're still in the twos. We are still in the twos here. $299 for His Tank. $230 for Sky Striker. How much was Galactus? That was like $350, right? Okay, so Galactus was $400. It seems like the Marvel Legends stuff has a slightly higher pricing based on, I guess, licensing and whatnot. But based on what I just showed you, $230, $300, $350. I just think that it's a little too overpriced, personally. That's just my opinion, again. Just my opinion. But I just don't, at its current state, if you were only to get this figure and this car, I just think it's too much money. I think this is about, if it was $250 again, I'd be in. If it was $299, I'd sigh, roll my eyes, and be like, okay, I guess so. I'm sure there's going to be some cool stretch goals. But at $350 for just the car and just this figure, it just seems like a lot. But anyway, guys, so there's some additional discussion on the HasLab, Engine of Vengeance. Let's see what you guys are saying as I scroll back up. Okay. Side-eye, Modern Toy Fair says. Must be talking about McFarlane stuff. If I only collect the... Okay, so I'm going to start with Rabbit Hammer. If I only collected Legends and like 1 or 2 other things, I would get the Ghost Rider HasLab. But like all the HasLabs, unfortunately, I can't partake. Payne says, I love the retro green one. Modern Toy Fair says side-eye. Antonio Roman liked the Superior Spider-Man storyline. Yes, it was, because Doc Ock was the Superior Spider-Man. Ingram says the Avatar license works perfectly for McFarlane since the main characters have long legs. Shardimus says, man, that uncloaked Black Adam is amazing. I really dig that Hawkman too. Stewart says the Hawkman looks great. Michelle O'Rourke Johnson says, oh, that is beautiful, Hawkman. Payne says, love the Hawkman. Got him in my Justice League display. Mark P, how's it going? Omega, you're not watching football? No, I had Red Zone on, and I actually am waiting for the Bengals-Cowboys game to start. So I figured this was a good time to live stream. Plus, for anyone that doesn't watch football, you got something to watch now. JB says $350 for that HasLab is pure ripoff. I hope people do not fund it because Hasbro just expecting people to be suckers. I would send a strong message that they can't have unlimited pricing power. But again, I don't think it's Hasbro per se, because again, the Sky Striker was $229, which I think was a good price. The His Tank was $299. I honestly think that the uptick in the price for this is because of licensing, because of Marvel. I could be wrong, but like you just saw, the G.I. Joe stuff was in the twos. This one's $350. I don't think it's entirely Hasbro. I think that they just have more costs associated with this one. I don't know. That's just a guess. Shardimus says it's $385 for him for shipping and tax out the door. Let's see. Michelle says, Cincy, you would like mine and my husband's room in our house where we do our Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter streams. It is a mix of my Care Bear and Gem and the Holograms and Evanescence collection. Very cool. Michelle says, and my husband's Marvel, DC, and Star Wars collection. It's cool that you guys both collect. That's really awesome. Although, if Mrs. Cincy collected stuff, we'd be fighting for display space. So I'm kind of glad she does not collect. Malika, not bad looking fig and car. Olu says I skipped the hiss just so I could get the Engine of Vengeance. CM Brock says it's going to fund so you're either in or you're out. Dark Vader says, did you get one? Are you talking about the Ghost Rider? No, I am not backing it yet. Things could change. They could offer more figures. I could get pulled in that direction, but currently I'm out. I'm currently out on that. Omega says I'm waiting for the tier reveals to back it. Let's see. Cerrone says Hasbro should do the Spider Slayers, but now we have to wait till 2032. Red Bricks Eli says I only got that Sentinel. Tremble Dust says I got Galactus only so far. Pokey says getting my blue ninjas today. Can't wait to open some toys and watch my boys. Cincy Nerd, you're in hostile territory today. Hooday. Stuart Fulbrook says Hasbro owns the G.I. Joe license, so no Marvel fees in the Sky Striker. So there you go. They own the license. They don't have to pay the additional license. Rabbit says, yo, One Man Toy Show. One Man Toy Show's here. How's it going, my friend? I will pass on this new HasLab saving money for Motu Origins Eternia, because that's going to be crowdfunded as well. I think I skipped a bunch of comments because the comments jumped. So let me see where I was. And while I'm scrolling up, there it is. I'm going to show you another figure that I picked up. This one's very impressive. This one is huge. And for the price, you get a lot. This is, again, DC Multiverse McFarlane figure. I got a big haul here. This is figure 7 of 9. And he is a big chunk of plastic. It's Bane. He is huge. So to give you an idea of size, here's Bane, and here is, get them on the same level. There's Superman. He needs to come up a little bit. Bane is gigantic. So I'm very much looking forward to getting this. I showed a picture on my Instagram recently of my DC villains shelf, my McFarlane villain shelf, which you can kind of see right there. And someone says you need Clayface and Bane. Well, I got Bane. So he's going to be going in the back of that shelf. I still need Clayface. I actually thought about buying the Man-Bat also. I saw that recently at Target because I think it looks fantastic. Very limited on articulation. Kind of disappointed his wrists don't move. It's just one chunk of plastic for his forearm and fist. I think that they could have done something with the hands and wrist articulation, but it looks great. It's great sculpt. And then I got 2 more to show you here in just 1 second. All right, where was I? CM Brock says $230 for not 6-inch figures and owning license. Talking about the Sky Striker. Doombot says can't wait for Galactus. Sushmeet Biswas says it is not worth $350. Just imagine if HasLab does the Punisher's van. They will probably price it at $500. Ridiculous pricing for Engine of Vengeance. I don't know if the Punisher's van would be $500 because I think that another reason that the Ghost Rider car is expensive is the working lights. They have to build stuff into that thing. There are, how many lights were in that sucker? 20 LEDs. That's a lot of lights. Vehicle fully equipped with 20 LEDs for scorching hellfire light up effects in tires, engine, grille, tailpipes, and driver's seat headrest. It requires 3 AA batteries. That's a lot of lights. So I think that also has something to do with the higher cost. Again, I'm not trying to justify the price. I'm just trying to understand it. So if they did a Punisher's van, I don't know if it would be that expensive because I don't know how many working lights would be unless they did like a light up like computer inside or something. I don't know. Modern Toy Fair says I feel like $2.99 in the 2s is a stretch. It's true. It was a stretch, but it still starts with a 2. It might be $2.99.99, but it still starts with a 2. Tremble Dust, he is approaching soon. Galactus. Pokey87 says 350 is highway robbery for that base offering, no pun intended. Toy Fair says translucent plastic and all them light up parts ain't cheap. I'm sorry, not Terrible Dust. Tremble Dust says Vengeance card didn't move me, so not going to back, but happy for those who are looking forward to it. Rabbits is a strong message that should do it. LOL. It's gonna get backed. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get backed. Marvel Legends. I gotta think Marvel Legends has the most collectors, more than Black Series. I don't know. I just think that it's their most popular line. I might be wrong. It just feels like Marvel Legends is their biggest line. Shartimus says the mouse needs his cut. If the human Robbie was just included, it would feel less painful. Mark, currently, no, I'm not getting it, but that could change. Brad says, I will pass on this new HasLab saving. I already read that. Comments are repeating again. Okay. And then they jumped. So let me show you, while I figure out where the heck I was, let me show you the final item in this DC Multiverse haul. It is 2 figures in 1 box. I love the way these guys look. And a big shout out to Dave, again, co-director of our movie, who was out toy hunting and he saw this and he texted me and asked if I wanted it. And I said, hell yes, dude. So he picked it up for me. It is blue and gold. I almost said black and gold. So it's Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. Look at that. The classic looks. Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. Man, those colors look great. There's the back. Awesome. Very freaking awesome. Love it. I started kind of collecting DC Multiverse with just villains. I just wanted to do a villain shelf because honestly, I think that the villains in DC are more interesting than the heroes. And honestly, I think the villains in DC are more interesting than the Marvel villains. I'm probably sure a lot of you will disagree with me on that because you're Marvel. You're very, you like your Marvel stuff. But I like the DC villains more personally. But as I bought more and more DC Multiverse figures, I have ventured into the movie stuff. I've started collecting the heroes. I mean, this Superman looks so freaking cool. But I just like them. I like them a lot. They're a different scale. They're 7-inch. I just think they look really good. So anyway, that's the haul. That's the DC Multiverse McFarlane haul. We have talked about the HasLab, Ghost Rider. I need to figure out where I was in the comments. Shartimus says artwork looks like Ryan Otley. Let me see if it has a... Honestly, I can't tell who that artwork is. I'll show you again. It is Otley-esque. The mouths is very Otley-esque. But I don't know if it is Otley or not. I'm not sure who the artist is. It kind of looks like... I can't remember the damn name of the artist. I could see the artwork. Anyway, it'll come to me later. Let's see. I don't know where I was, so I'm just going to start here. Translucent plastic is gummy. ABS cheaper than hard plastic. New Monkey says. CM Brock says, then make one yourself and sell it for cheaper, LOL. Tim Birch, kind of bitter over this only way to get a figure we've been asking for a while now. John Lau says 1/12 diecast Mustang runs about 200 to 300, and if you pour gasoline and light it on fire, you you have the same effect. Rick Jones says DC got good villains. Sush Meat says the least they could have done is updated the Ghost Rider body. Reyes' head on an older body. Hasbro's gotten greedy, man. Jay says, as long as other companies make Marvel Comics figures, Mafex, Mezco. Let's not talk about Mezco. Mafex, third party, etc. I can pass on Hasbro all day. Mezco should be a topic of another discussion, another stream, because damn. I don't know what's going on with that company. Tremble Dust says, yeah, you're looking at retail, single purchase with no wiring, different with mass production of products, but the license, I believe, does up the price. Let's see. Tremble Dust says, yeah, about Mezco. Pokey says, would have been awesome to have a flickering look to it. That would have been cool. I think sound effects would have been pretty cool too. As cheesy as some of you think it might have been, I think it would have been cool just to hear like an engine roar. Franco Bot, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hooday. Shartimus says, yeah, the mouths and faces definitely made me think Otley. New Monkey Company sell crappy toys when collectors have crappy standards, demand, and supply. Let's see. Nasser, how's it going, my friend? Didn't know you were coming on live this football Sunday. Yeah, football doesn't start for me until 3:35 or 3:25. Let's see. Christopher Cox, how's it going? Let's see. Keith Chow, how's it going, my friend? I'll give Hasbro this. The Mezco Ghost Rider with bike is $250, but at least Hasbro is guaranteed to ship theirs. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. Are we going to get into Mezco, guys? Are we getting into Mezco or what? Because Keith made a good point. He said the Mezco Ghost Rider with the bike is $250, but at least Hasbro is guaranteed to ship theirs. Yikes. And Jay says, yeah, if Mezco Ghost Rider comes out, it will at least feel worth the price. If is the big one. Modern Toy Fair said, just did an episode on that dumpster fire talking about Mezco. So check out Modern Toy Fair to hear about Mezco. I just wish we had some kind of communication. Just something. And it's not even just on Batman. It's on Mr. Freeze. It's on all the figures that keep getting bumped. What's going on? What is going on? How come they can continue to do like the Rumble Society stuff, but just like all these figures that are already pre-ordered that we had to pay non-refundable deposits for, and they just keep getting bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped over and over. What the hell is going on? There's only a certain number of times you can blame it on the COVID year and like manufacturing overseas, because stuff is being produced now. You gotta frickin' just release stuff that people paid deposits for, that people thought were arriving years ago, and it's still not here. Anyway, Obi-Wan Chingones says, Bobby Vela gave an explanation on how pricing was determined for the Ghost Rider vehicle, and basically there was no reasoning behind the ultimate price. It came down to what customers are likely to pay. Interesting. Let's see. Where was I? Jay says, so maybe Marvel is just handcuffing everyone with their license right now. It's the mouse, damn it. 209 Ed says, Mezco has been hanging out with my cash for Destro 1.5 years now. Longer? Nasser says, I'm in on the Hell Charger. Hopefully the stretch goals are good. Alistair McRae, in 4 months, it'll be 3 years since 89 Batman pre-order. That is crazy. Stuart Fulbrook says, don't get me started on Mezco. Where's my Keaton Batman? CM Brock says, Hot Toys is the same way. There's like 150 pre-orders that haven't shipped out yet. Yeah, but Hot Toys has always been like that. Mezco didn't used to be like this. I was collecting Mezcos from like the beginning. Like I started collecting Mezcos with the Dark Knight Returns stuff. And I got in very, very, very early on the Mezco stuff. Check out some of my older videos because I had like every new release on Mezco. And it seems like every month or every other month we are getting a new licensed figure. It was a DC figure, it was a Marvel figure. Like what happened? How did it all change? I just don't understand why things just keep getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. It seems like it kind of started going downhill with the John Wick figure. I don't know if that was like the turning point, but like when the John Wick figure came out and everyone was super disappointed with it. Again, that was just like a body that was used. That was a buck that was used that people didn't like. But I don't know. It just seemed like things just kind of went weird since then. My door's cracked, and yes, I am live.
Hi.
Hello.
Or not. Hello.
Hello. 89 Batman had a layer of dust on it at SDCC display. Did it really? Shartimus says, some say there's influencer shills supporting the HasLab, but I have yet to hear one person say it's a good deal. Who's stoked about the price? Nobody's like, $350, sweet. I thought it'd be $500. Yes, no one is really excited about the price.
Daddy.
Yes.
So during Cobra Kai, season 4,
Mm-hmm.
and Hawk is like gonna fight this guy, and you know how he always has the bird screeching? He went like this, so the mat was like here, and he went. I was like, okay.
Tay-Tay's catching up on Cobra Kai.
This is the last episode, and I finished it.
She has watched 4 seasons in what, 1 week? When did you start season 1?
Like,
Less than a week ago?
yeah.
Same thing she did with Stranger Things. She's trying to catch up because we have not started season 5 yet of Cobra Kai. We're waiting for her to catch up so that we can all watch it together.
Mm-hmm.
New Monkey says Mephisto might be the last tier since
Bye-bye.
Cobra Kai... Bye!
Baby!
Was the last tier for the his tank might not get unlocked. Hold on, where was I? The comments jumped again. Son of a bee. Christopher Cox, are you rooting for the Cowboys or Bengals? Bengals, baby. Hooday. Danko Tooney, here's an idea. Don't announce or show toys until you know it's a year from release. I like that idea a lot. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I like that idea a lot. Christoph, Kenneth, how's it going? Mezco 89 to be released on the centennial anniversary of the film. When would that be? 2089? Sweet. Modern Toy Fair says Mez lives by the Randy mantra of why bother communicating if they're going to complain regardless. 209 Ed, but we got the new P40 gold version. LOL, what a mess. Tim Birch, I had to wait like 2 years and a bit for 3A pre-order back in the day. Was normal, but they're a smaller company or were. Danko Tooney, or at least don't take people's money and then say nothing. Yes. That's the whole point right there is they're holding on to our money. The least they could do is say, hey, here's the reason for all the delays. Sorry about that, but here's an explanation. Shartimus says, Obi-Wan, I'd like to see that Bobby vid. You have a link or whose channel the interview was on? CM Brock says, who the heck is B. Vala? B. Vala is Bobby Vala, who is the, I guess, owner of Valaverse. They make the Action Force figures, the 6-inch Action Force figures. Let's see. JSN says, Mezco, never mind what's going on over here. Behold this Hawk P40 variant. It's a damn shame. And Rabbit Hammer's correct. Bobby Vela did used to work for Hasbro on Marvel Legends. Modern Toy Fair says Mezco has shipped 9 figures in 2022, and 6 of them were Rumble Society. Is that a fact? Because I know we got Wolverine. I was trying to remember what the last non-Rumble Society figure we got. Was it the Batman Two-Face 2-pack? So we've gotten... Has it been one DC product, the Batman Two-Face 2-pack, one Marvel product, the Wolverine, and then everything else has been Rumble Society, right? Rabbit says, I do love my Action Force figs, though, but I don't know anything about the creator or team. Alistair says, when Mezco was $65 to $80, they met shipping dates. This is true. Interesting. Comments jumped, guys, so let me see where I was. He used to have... Shartimus says, Cincy, there's still delays getting stuff from China. I was just talking to Brian Flynn the other day, and what usually took 2 weeks for figure revisions takes 10 weeks now. Still not back to normal. Interesting. Hopefully it gets a lot better. It's crazy that there's still delays. But I guess when they have that big of a log jam for that long amount of time, there's going to be delays for a while, but hopefully Mezco gets their stuff together because it's getting ridiculous. Keith says, did you see Sony is doing a new Karate Kid movie but not involving the Cobra Kai guys? No, I did not see that. Interesting. Christoph says, I bought a black Charger, perfect scale. My Ghost Rider fits inside. I had a friend 3D print some fire effects. Rigo Lujan says, so are we still getting the Batman 89 for those who pre-ordered it? No cancellations? I have no freaking clue at this point. I don't know. I mean, they had it on display. I'm assuming we're going to get it. I have no idea when it's going to show up. Do I think it'll show up this year? No. Do I think it'll show up next year? No. My guess is 2025, honestly. And that's not me being sarcastic or anything. I don't know. It's I mean, the car for HasLab is nice, but I can pass on it. Put out another classified vehicle and see that sucker get funded again in 8 to 10 hours. I can think of a lot of G.I. Joe vehicles that they could do right now that would definitely get funded. CM Brock, yeah, Super 7 has a bunch of pre-orders not shipped yet. It's not just 1 or 2 companies. Good point. Modern Toy Fair says, didn't Dan say on Twitter Mephisto will not be final tier? Hankin then said, how's it going, Hankin? Said Dan Yun said that Mephisto is not the final tier. Rabbit Hammer says, we will have flying cars and Mezco will finally have that seamless body ready. You know what's weird is the fact that, like, what's the name of the, it's a Fison body, but it's made for, like, 6-inch figures. Let me see. Let's look at Big Bad real quick. Because they have perfected that seamless body. I don't understand why Mezco's having such a difficult time with it. What is it called? They made a Vampirella. So let's just look up that one. Who else did they make? Executive Replicas, Loose Collector. 1/12 scale figure. $74.99. So there's Vampirella with hardly any clothes on. And that is not the seamless body. Which one am I trying to find? They made a red Sonya, didn't they? That's what I'm trying to find. Here it is. Seamless body. So this is made by TB League. That's who I was trying to think of. $90. Seamless body. They've made a ton of figures. And I don't know, they perfected the formula. Why the hell is Mezco having such a difficult time with theirs? This is a good figure. This might go well with Conan, with the Conan Mezco figure. If you got a Conan. The only thing I don't really like about this figure, I think it would look better with sculpted hair instead of rooted hair. And also the face is, she's kind of got like a dead expression on her face. There's no life in that face. But they figured out the seamless body all right. Let's see. Mezco just needs a spokesperson. They used to have a guy, but when he left, communication went dead. Tremble Dust said. Danko Tooney says, I just want an 89 Keaton Batman. Modern. Hey, if you want a good 89 Keaton Batman, get the quarter scale NECA. It looks great. Yes, it's probably not going to fit in with anything in your collection unless you collect quarter scale. But let's see if they have it on here. Let's just look for 89 Batman. $124. It's in stock right now. This looks awesome. I have mine in this mode right here. In the video that I have coming up where I show you a modern Grail that I picked up, you actually see this as well, posed with some Hot Toys figures. And I'll show you that display, but I really love the way that display looks right now. But anyway, this is a great Keaton Batman, $124. I'm not affiliated with Big Bad Toy Store. I just know that they have a lot of stock. That's why I usually have this. I'm not even showing you the damn screen right now. This is what I'm trying to show you. Good Lord. Amateur hour here. $124.99. Quarter scale NECA Batman. Displays well. Looks great. Comes with accessories. Different hands. Can have the wings up. Or the cape up. It looks good. Anyway. Prescribed Drone says that 7-inch NECA Batman is great. Tremble Death says ain't nothing wrong with birthday suit. What are we talking about here? Rabbit Hammer says I hope NECA does a quarter returns version. Omega Weapon says, are you buying the Bring Arts 1/12 Final Fantasy VII figures? I don't know what that is. Bring Arts. CM Brock says they don't have clothes on. Probably talking about that Red Sonja or Vampirella. Uber Hulk is here. Says he drove through a graveyard yesterday with graves from the 1800s. Felt right at home. Insert lightning here. Tremble Dust says, yeah, that's the issue. I see with TB League sculpts. Expressions are blankish. Hankin says, good morning from Australia, Cincy. I'm good. Hope all are well. Rabbit says, Storm is doing awesome with their seamless stuff too. Rabbit says, I do have that company's Death Dealer fig. I love it, but it isn't for everyone. I'm catching up on comments, guys. I'm going backwards here. And then I'm there. Since you do have any spoilers for Retro Freaks, I have no spoilers to share. If you want to see behind the scenes photos there, you can go. Hold on one second. I should have had this pulled up, but I got to do some blatant self-promotion. Let's see, did they post anything today? All right, so we got, bam. I never switched back to my other screen too. So you guys are seeing all this stuff. So here is, we have a Instagram page, Retro Freaks the Movie. Let's get this sucker to 500 freaking followers. This is a movie that I'm in. If you saw the short, a lot of people were like, so what's the difference between this and the short? The short is a very, very small portion of the entire film. So we had the short and we built an entire film around the short. So you see what happens up to that short. You see what happens after that short in the film. A lot happens before and a lot happens after. So you could see, here's all the different posts that we have. There's some behind the scenes stuff. There's some filming locations. There is Craig and Rube hugging it out. I am in the background eating pizza. Let's look at this one. There's me on the left looking at the pizza. But yeah, I would appreciate it if you guys would at least just follow this Instagram page, and you can see all the updates that we have. We are premiering the movie in a month and a day, which is crazy, but it is awesome. It's very, very fun. There's me. Thank you to everyone that liked the picture of me on here. The Green Hemlock said, what is his real name, though, since he Bartholomew P. Nerd? And I responded with, when you watch the movie, pay attention to the end credits. There may be a real name reveal there. We'll see, won't we? But, yeah. Follow the Instagram page. I would appreciate it. What else did I want to tell you guys? I have a video that is... first of all, let me get back to this. I have a video that is premiering tomorrow. There is... Now, I posted something on Facebook. I'm going to mention it now as well. I posted something on Facebook that said, who wants a free Hot Toys figure? Who wants a free Hot Toys figure? When I say free, I mean free. Like, I'll pay for shipping, and I'll send it to you. So stay tuned on my YouTube page, because I will first reveal it there, how you can try and win a free Hot Toys figure. And you never know. Maybe I'll give away more than one. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. So, keep an eye on my channel. Keep an eye on the next few videos. They will tell you how this will all work. But let's see. I think I'm going to wrap it up here soon. You ever watch the Resident Evil cartoon movies? No, I didn't know those existed. Are those any good? Danko Tooney says, have you bought any McFarlane figures recently that has really impressed you? Yes. I really like this one. This is the War World Superman. What other ones have I really, really liked? The Martian Manhunter, the Black... Is it Black Label? Is that what it's called? Gold Label. Martian Manhunter was really good. That's the classic looking one with just like the straps. There's also a modern version of that. I really like the Bizarro. I'm just looking at my villain shelf right now. There's a bunch. Check out what they got. This one right here that I showed earlier. I haven't opened it yet, but just the size. He looks very imposing. Really, really excited for this one. This looks awesome. Let's see. Rabbit. Uber Hulk says, I went on a 20-mile long garage sale in East Texas called Antique Alley. Yesterday, it was a blast. Direct to the dollar movie bin. Let's see. What's the movie about? Christoph Kenneth. It is a horror comedy. There are equal parts of... There's probably a little bit more horror in it, but there are definitely some very funny things in there. What can I tell you? If you watch the short, that will kind of give you an idea of what's going on, potentially. In the short, there's some guys that hang out at a couple stores, Retro Madness, Horror Freak, the two stores, and there's a new employee at Horror Freak, and she starts acting very strange, and she ends up killing the owner of Horror Freak, Eric. I'm giving spoilers for the short, so if you haven't watched the short, watch the short. And then she comes after myself and some other people. And you'll just have to watch to see what happens and watch the film to find out how all this happened, what happened to her. And then also watch the film to find out what the hell happens next. I feel like when people ask me about the movie, I feel like Tom Holland in interviews because I'm afraid I'm going to spoil something very easily. Shardimus, thanks for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. Shartimus says, gotta run. Good seeing you, Cincy. Great stream. Take care, Collector fam. Thanks for being here, dude. And David, if you're still here, displaying model behavior, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And thanks to everyone that joined this stream. We had a hell of a lot of people after I got all the technical issues set aside. So hopefully people that watch the replay will sit through the tech issues and enjoy the rest of the stream. Let's see. Tremble Dust says, me wants free Hot Toys, and hey, it better not be Ragnarok Ragnarok Barber Stanley. It is not. It's a good one. It's a pretty cool one. So, and hey, if you enter to win the free Hot Toys figure and you win it and you don't like it, you can always just sell it. I don't care what you do with it. It would not break my heart if you won a free Hot Toys figure and then you just sold it and got like $250 or whatever, $300, and just spend it on something you do like. So yeah, if you win, you can do whatever the heck you want with the figure. You can set it on fire for all I care. Or you can display it in your collection and admire it. Or you can sell it. It's up to you. I don't mind. Okay. I'm starting to lose my voice here. It is almost 3 o'clock, so I am going to call it a stream. Thanks again for everyone that stuck through the technical issues to start. But again, new video coming out either today if you're a patron or a channel member, or tomorrow on Premiere. So join me there and watch the next video after that, because that'll have most of the information you need to know about the free Hot Toy situation. And that also is where I acquire a Modern Grail. What else did I want to share? I think that's it for now. So thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Have fun collecting. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you around the corner. Adios for now, my friends.